Thanks for joining me for these songs of Advent and Christmas. Some days the songs may be a very traditional arrangement. Some days it might be an updated or modern feel. In some places of the world, the lyrics are married to a different melody. Sometimes the lyrics we know in English are actually translations that lack the power and the depth of the author's original lyrical intent. Well, our goal each day is to use these songs to set our hearts on things above and remember both the who and the why of our Christmas celebrations. Advent. It's that 4-week span of time we look forward to. We look forward to Christmas and take time to examine our hearts. We remember that people throughout the Bible looked forward with longing to the time that God's Messiah, his promised Messiah, would come. But we're also in kind of a second Advent, a looking forward with longing to the time that Messiah returns to set all things right. Hebrews 9:28 says, Christ was sacrificed once to take away the sins of many, and he will appear a second time, not to bear sin, but to bring salvation to those who are waiting for him. So we're in a second Advent. Our first song is one I choose every year to kick off the Advent season. O come, Emmanuel. The song can be traced back to at least the 8th century, with some people saying as far back as the 6th century. So for over 1,200 years, people of faith have sung this song with longing, expectation, and the solid assurance and hope that Christ will come again. The plaintive, haunting longing of this hymn reminds me of so many passages in the scriptures. The longing of Israel in bondage in Egypt, their longing for God to restore them after captivity and dispersion, the seeming silence of God before the birth of the Messiah. We rejoice at Christmas that Jesus is Emmanuel, God with us. He is with us in spirit now and once was physically with his people. While we rejoice over who he is and that he has saved us from the depths of hell, we still cry out in longing for the day he returns to set all things right, when every eye will see him, every knee will bow. When Revelation 21:3 is fulfilled, look, God's dwelling is with humanity, and he will live with them. They will be his peoples, and God himself will be with them and will be their God. And he will wipe away every tear from their eyes. Death will be no more. Grief, crying, and pain will be no more, because the previous things have passed away. The version I chose to share with you is my own arrangement, which was recorded back at a church I served in Wisconsin in the United States. An arrangement designed to capture the feel of the longing of ancient Israel and the continued longing for Christ's return, as we echo some of the final words in the Bible, the words of the Spirit and the bride, who say, "Come, Lord Jesus, come."
The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned.
For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders.
And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
Of the greatness of the government and peace there will be no end.
And he will reign on David's throne over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever. The zeal of the Lord Almighty will accomplish this.
Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us.
Oh, come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appears. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. O come, thou day spring, come and cheer our spirits by thine advent here. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadows put to flight. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Oh, come, Jesse free, lying on from Satan's tyranny, from death's